Roblox The Strongest Battlegrounds just had a massive update where they added a brand new mech giant ultimate mode, a brand new moveset called Monster Garu, and way more. But with all this brand new stuff getting added to The Strongest Battlegrounds, there's bound to be brand new crazy myths in the game. Like, can the brand new Railgun kill the Iron Giant in one hit? Can you resize the Iron Giant to make it an actual Iron Giant? And are there brand new secret spots on the map that people have not discovered yet? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's by jumping into myth number 1. Oh, wait, what the heck? Is that my brother? Why is my brother in the game? He's hiding. I see your arm. What are you doing here?
No, you don't see me. You do not see me, stud.
Bro, I literally see you right here. I literally see you. You're right there.
Ow, hey, chill. I just wanted to see what you're doing, that's all.
Oh, you want to help me bust some myths?
Yeah, sure. That sounds like fun.
All right, Dingus. Then let's start with myth number 1, which is you can hold down Child Emperor's 4th move in midair to increase the amount of damage and to float longer in the air with the move. So I think that this is talking about the twin burst move, which if you don't know, looks just like this. You can kind of aim it and shoot it down.
You basically pull out the blick.
Yeah, you literally pull out like a Glock with a switch from your pocket. But apparently this myth says you can hold down the move in the same way that you can hold down the plasma cannon move, just like this, to build up energy and do more damage. So let's test this out. So as you saw earlier, it was really quick, but if I hold down the M1, oh, it does work!
Wait, what? You stayed in the air so long.
Okay, that's actually crazy. That's actually sick. Well, it looks like the first myth is not a myth. It actually turned out to be true. But later in this video, we found some myths that were absolutely not true that will blow your mind. But alright, Dingus, let's go ahead and test myth number 2. And this myth says that you can actually use finishers on the Iron Giant ultimate mode. So Dingus, are you ready to become the Iron Giant and get hit with a crazy finisher?
Yes, sir. I'd like to see you try to hit a finisher on me.
Alright, bet. Use your awakening then, little bro. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Okay, I gotta run away.
Ooh, what's up, stud?
Alright, let's Mr. Iron Giant. You're pretty big and terrifying looking, but can you survive my plasma cannon? 3, 2, 1. Oh! Wait! What just happened? It worked. It actually worked. Oh my gosh! Wait a minute. If that worked with that move, I want to see what other finishers work with this too, because that's actually insane. This myth is actually true? Nah, I gotta test it out with other movesets. I have to test it out with other movesets too.
Nah, if this works with almost every finisher in the game, that's gonna be sick.
Wait, let's see if it works with Ignition Burst. Let's see. Oh,
no way.
Wait, whoa.
I'm just stuck in place.
Nah, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Yo, this is actually insane. I had no idea that this was true. Wait, I want to test this out with the Blade Master's new finishing move for Quick Slice 2. All right, let's see if it works. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Oh, no.
It did!
Oh, no.
My goodness.
Oh, no. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
That is so dope.
That is the coolest thing I've ever seen. All right. Nope. That myth is proven to be actually true. Let's move on to the next myth before I actually, like, explode. But all right. The next myth says that there is an emote that will play the spawn animation for your character called Sheath. So if you don't know what a spawn animation is, if you actually first spawn in with a character, there's an animation that will play. And for Tatsumaki, it looks like that. But apparently, there is literally an emote that you can use to play that same animation. So pretty much the emote changes for whichever moveset you use? Well, let's test it out. All right, Dingus, do you have the Sheath emote?
Yes, sir!
All right, I want to see you use it with your Child Emperor ultimate. Does it work?
All right, let's go ahead and click Sheath. Yo, it did it!
No, you just flew from the sky. Wait, let me use it. I'm gonna use it with mine too. Okay, it's right here. Oh, wait, this is true. Yo, dude, I'm not gonna lie. We've only had true myths so far. Maybe we'll have all true myths in this video. Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's by testing the next myth, which is myth number 4. The new Iron Giant Ultimate Mode has more health than a regular Ultimate Mode, which would make it the only Ultimate Mode in the game that gives you more health. All right, let's see if it actually does. And the way we're gonna test this is by using Saitama's Ultimate Mode. If Dingus can take a hit from Saitama's Ultimate Mode, that means that it has more than 100 health, because all of these moves will do 100 health damage. And all right, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Serious Punch. And if he can survive a Serious Punch, no other player can survive that. What?
Oh, no, that was light work. I've still got like almost 3/4 of my health.
What? Huh? How?
Now let's see if you can survive this!
No! Well, it looks like that myth is actually true. I'm actually surprised there's so many true myths. Usually there's a lot of fake ones. But all right, let's test out the next myth, which is myth number 5. In the dual servers, they added a bunch of brand new maps. But apparently, you can load those maps in private servers using build mode. So, let's see if this is actually true. And I'm not gonna lie, I think this is actually true because I think I've done this before. Let me go ahead and load into build mode. I think what you have to do is you have to click save menu and then scroll all the way down. And yeah, there's different maps that you can load in, like a forest arena. Yo! Yeah, no, okay, you can actually do it. This is true.
Yo, this is sick.
Yo, this is actually crazy. You can make some really crazy custom builds with these maps. Like, this is impressive. There's a city map. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I've definitely seen this before. There's a mountain map. Dude, the mountain map is so cool. It's actually so cool.
Oh my gosh, the amount of aura I feel like I have right now just being up here.
There's a desert map. Oh, this one's super cool. This one's awesome. Are those massive crab arms? What the? And then there's a beach map. Yeah, okay. Nope, this is actually proven to be true. Dingus, I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised that there's so many true myths in this video. Do you think it's gonna be all true myths this whole video?
I mean, if it keeps going the same way it has so far, all of these myths might actually be true.
Well, let's find out by trying the next myth, myth number 6. You can change the size of the Iron Giant Ultimate Mode. So Dingus, get ready to become the Iron Giant again. I am going to go ahead and fly myself up to the top of the map and then see if I can change how big you are once you activate your awakening.
Alright, Studdington, I am becoming Mick.
And alright, let's see. So that's how big the Iron Giant is usually. Look at how small you are, bro. You're smaller than my head. You're so tiny.
Bro, shut up!
But let's see if I go ahead and size Dingus to 10. Let's see what...
I'm huge!
Oh, nah, that's crazy.
Does it change the size of my sword, too?
That looks insane. No, you've still got a tiny sword. Wait, can I make you even bigger? Size D20. Oh!
Oh my gosh, I can only see my chest. I am so big.
Bro, you actually look like I don't even know. It's actually terrifying. Wait, can I make you bigger? Size D30. Oh my gosh.
I can't see anything on my screen.
That is so terrifying. What are you doing? Stop. Stop moving around. Oh, and now you're back to normal size. You know what? I'm just going to type in kill Dingus.
What? You can do that?
Oh, it didn't work. Oops.
Oh, thank goodness. You scared me for a second.
Well, it looks like that myth was proven to be true, dude. That is insane. So that means we're going to move on to the next myth, which I can actually test from the same spot up here. But I just need to change my moveset.
Bro, Stud, why are you staying up there? What is the myth?
Can the Railgun kill the Iron Giant in one hit?
Alright, Stankton, I'm popping my awakening. And yo, if you didn't even kill me with a serious punch earlier, do you really think your Railgun stands a chance against me?
There's only one way to find out. So let me go ahead and size Dingus back to 10. Actually, you know what? We're going to size you to 20 so I can see if it actually hits. All right, and there we go. Now I'm going to load up my Railgun, and let's see if it actually can hit. And boom, fully charged.
Nope.
Oh, it didn't even reach you.
That did nothing.
Yeah, hold on. We might not be able to test this from up here. Let's jump down here. All right, here we go. Now this is either definitely going to work or it's not. Let me charge up the Railgun. Let me aim it, and this has to work. Let's see. Can it kill the mech? Yeah, it looks like this myth is a myth. You can't kill the mech with the Railgun.
Is that the first fake one in this video?
Yeah, that's the first real myth in this video. It turns out it's not actually true. But let's see if the next myth is also just a myth. The next myth says that the Railgun has infinite range. So, if you don't mind me really quick, Dingus, I need to get to my
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Again, really quickly. Thank you. And now, I'm going to see if I can hit you from standing all the way over here to all the way over there. From door to door. And if I can actually hit you from this far, I will be very impressed.
Alright, Studdington, I am ready.
Alright, are you ready, Dingus? I'm way over here, and as you can see, you are way on the other side of the map. So let's see if the Railgun can actually hit you. I'm aiming directly at you. So If it misses, it's just because it doesn't reach. Here we go. Let me load up the railgun. And let's see if this myth is actually true. 3, 2, 1.
Wait.
Oh! It didn't reach!
I'm still alive.
Bro, you're so lucky. If that would have hit you, that would have definitely freaking messed you up. Well, it looks like we have another myth, dude. Now, all of a sudden, nothing is even true anymore. Everything is just becoming a lie. It's fake. It's just a myth. Bro, hopefully the next one is actually true, though. Because the next one, if it is true, is going to be insane. The Twin Fangs move for the Suiryu moveset can now hit an infinite number of people, and it's also buffed because it's faster. So let's test this one out and see if this one's a myth.
But Stud, how are we gonna do this if it's only me and you in the lobby?
Well, I'll show you, but first I need to become the dragon mode. So
Great dragon.
Let me go ahead and do this real quick. And now let me go ahead and spawn in a bunch of dummies. And now I'm gonna go ahead and use Twin Fangs and see if it hits all of them. It used to only hit one of them, so if it can hit all of them, that's gonna be overpowered. But I'm gonna start with you. Let's see. Oh yo, it does. It hits almost all of them. Oh my gosh. And wait, what are the dummies doing now? What are they doing? What is happening?
They're geeking.
What is happening? They're all dancing. Okay, I think we might have broken the game.
Do you think this is dancing? Bro, I think they're stuck in slow motion.
Well, I will say, that myth was actually true. It's not a myth. I'm glad that we finally got a freaking true one again. But the next myth says this. You can use the Iron Giant's ultimate move on the crab boss battle. All right, now I gotta test this out. I gotta equip the Tech Prodigy moveset right now. And Dingus, let's go ahead and activate our awakenings.
Let's go! The brothers become mechs!
All right, and while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and spawn in a crab. And now let's see if I can use this first move on the crab. Okay, I'm gonna load it up. Can I hit it with it? Oh!
Wait, you hit it in the air!
Oh!
Dragon Ball,
oh!
some of that.
Oh my gosh, it worked. Dingus, did you see that?
Yeah, let me get some.
You literally stab it.
Let me get some.
Oh! That is actually the most insane thing I've seen in a long time. Well, it turns out that myth is actually true. Bro, I'm so glad that we're getting true myths again because it's so crazy, all of this stuff that's actually true in this video. But let's test the next myth. There is new secret items hidden underneath the map. So, for us to be able to test this, we need to actually start flying. So, goodbye.
Stop! Don't leave me! Please!
Okay, fine. I'll bring you with me. Stop screaming. So there used to actually be a pair of Genos arms down underneath the map. I do know that. But apparently there's something new in this update down here. Let's see if it's true. Wait. There is something. What is that? What the? Dude, I actually have no idea what this is. This kind of looks like Child Emperor, like the mech, or maybe even like the Railgun.
It looks like my ex-girlfriend's bottle of nail polish.
Huh? Why does she have a glowing bottle of nail polish?
I don't know, man. I don't know anything about feminine products.
All right, you know what I'm gonna do?
Hey, stop!
But the next myth is the Child Emperor's ultimate mode is uncounterable. No counter moves work against it. So I'm gonna go ahead and make you your ultimate mode, and I'm gonna start using some counter moves to see if I can use them. All right, let me go ahead and activate my Saitama ultimate and use death counter. Try to hit me.
If you ask, Stud, I will hit you. Wait.
Hit me with your #1 move, not your M1, stupid.
Alright, fine. I will go ahead and swing my sword at you, Stud. If that's really what you want.
Nope, it didn't work.
Yo, wait, there's no way! Death counter doesn't work on this?
Alright, let me test a different counter move then. I'm gonna test Metal Bat. Alright, I'm activating my awakening. Let's see if my counter move will work for Metal Bat. Alright, Dingus. Use your #1 move on me. 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright.
Use my counter.
You wanted it!
And it doesn't work.
No way! They really made it uncounterable.
It looks like that myth was actually true. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button and hit subscribe for more.